If you're like most people all over the state of Texas, especially in the San Antonio metro area, you'll notice from one year to the next how your property taxes have dramatically increased in just that 1 year. What if your property remained the same value-wise, or at least aesthetically, and you feel that the higher property tax is a mistake worth protesting? How can you protest your property taxes? Hi, my name is Bill Martinez, and I'm a real estate agent and investor brokered by eXp Realty right here in San Antonio, Texas. I post new videos weekly discussing real estate from the agent and investor perspective. Now, when your property appraisal goes up in value, it's fantastic because the equity in the property has just increased without having to wait or do anything to the property. Sounds wonderful, right? Well, every coin has two sides to it. Yeah, it might be great that your property increased in value, but that also means that the taxes will have gone up as well at the same time. Our property taxes are a set percentage of the appraised value of the property. So if the value of the property goes down, the taxes go down as well. Likewise, if the property increases in value, the taxes will have increased as well. So how do you protest property taxes for your property? Well, the short answer is you don't. What you really want to do is protest the appraisal value of your property, because winning that protest will automatically affect your property taxes. So here's how you go about protesting your property appraisal here in Bexar County. Now, for starters, you must first file the Notice of Protest Form 50-132. This form is available online at the Bexar Appraisal District website in both English and Spanish. This form can be submitted online, email, fax, mail, or directly delivered to the drop box at the Appraisal District office. When filling this form out, you'll want to select your reason of protesting your property's appraised value. In this case, most people select incorrect appraisal or value is unequal. You'll also want to select the evidence requested box. Now, why is that? When you request evidence for the appraisal, the Bexar Appraisal District will send you copies of the data the appraiser will use if there happens to be a formal hearing for your case or your protest. Now, also be sure to provide on the form a good phone number and an email address for when they decide to contact you. So fill out the form and submit it. Deadline is Monday, May 16, 2022. Obviously, online would be the fastest way to file, but as I mentioned, you have options. So after you have filed your notice of protest, the appraisal district will then process your notice. At that time, they send you instructions to schedule an informal settlement meeting. At this meeting, if you agree with the decision, then great, you're done, you won. You can wave goodbye to the crowd like Miss America and jam out to We Are the Champions by Queen on your way home. Congrats, you have just saved a good chunk of money on taxes. But if for some reason at the informal meeting you don't agree with the decision, a formal hearing at the appraisal review board is scheduled. Now, what happens next is not always necessary. As I mentioned, it's only necessary if you don't agree at the informal meeting. So what happens next? If you don't agree, this informal hearing is where you really present or make your case. So who will be present at this formal hearing? Obviously yourself, but also the chief appraiser. The appraisal review board comprises of 45 appointed individuals. Here's where you as a property owner raise your objections to the appraisal, making your case of the true value of your property with relevant documentation, which can include photos of your property. It can include receipts or estimates of repairs, comparable properties, listing and closing statements, also survey and deed records. It can include as well architectural drawings, calculations, and engineering reports. Also, if you happen to be in the area where renovations or remodels occur regularly in the area, you can take pictures of those properties, write down those addresses, and distinguish the value of those homes compared to your property if it hasn't been updated to the same degree as those remodeled homes. So this is at the formal meeting. Now what happens next, if necessary, after the appraisal review board makes their decision on your protest, they will notify you with either a written order sent to your email, or you may receive it in the mail. Now, if you are still not happy, or if you still disagree with the board's decision, you still have an option to appeal. You'll want to appeal to the district court, binding arbitration of the state office of administrative hearings. So if you're wanting online access to the notice of protest form 50-132, click on the link below. There is an English option and a Spanish option. And I want to thank you for watching this video, and make sure to file quickly and promptly. The good thing is you can do it online, so it can take a matter of minutes. You guys have a great day. See you in the next episode. Take care.